Welcome class. I haven't done a video in a little bit, and I know there was some confusion on lesson 07, and maybe a little walk through that lesson would have helped. And so I apologize, and also I'm sorry I haven't been on my emails this week. I've been concentrating on the discussion boards and reading those, and I apologize. I didn't even look at my email until last night, late last night, and I answered most of those today. So I've reopened the weekly report for lesson 07 and also the midterm binder report. And would invite you guys, if you have questions on that midterm binder report, to go look at the instructions in lesson 07. They're under the due date activity 3 lessons. So I'm here on lesson 08 that you guys have already been working on and doing a good job on your discussion boards. One thing that I did want to talk about was this checkpoint assignment instructions. So you'll be getting with your groups, and that's one thing that I did want to add. You guys have kind of at the last week or the week before set new goals with your group. There's something that happened in my classes last semester that I just want to advise you and warn you and counsel you about. It was about a week before or the week of that they actually turned in their whole synthesis project. And the week that they did turn it in, I heard from 2 or 3 different groups who haven't been working well together, who have 2 out of the 5 or a couple out of the 4 people working on it, or one person didn't do anything on the synthesis project. And I, at that point, didn't know what to tell them, other than let me know, and that person may or may not get all the points that they deserve. And just invite you, if you haven't gotten with your synthesis group, to get with them. And invite you that if you are having problems with getting with people in your group, work together, do the best that you can, work something out. It's hard at the end of the year to finally start hearing about people that weren't working on this project. And there's not much we can do at that point. So nobody wants to be a tattletale and tell the teacher, and it sounds elementary, but try to work through it as part of organization. And anyways, do the best that you can to help each other out with this assignment. And I want to show you something with this checkpoint assignment instructions, as we've had some questions about it. So I'll just go ahead and go there. This during the week 8 wants you to just be thinking about it, okay? It's going to have you submit a 200-word outline, one document for the whole group of what your group wants to put in the first 8 to 10 slides. That should be your first 7 articles of faith. Present an idea for the original diagram, a chart or illustration, the title slide of your presentation, and this second paragraph kind of tells what you put in your presentation. The title slide must include the names of your group, have a clear thesis that identifies your problem, question, or issue. That's the topic you've been working on. Subsequent slides should include ideas for graphics, at least 10 scriptural passages from the Doctrine and Covenants, explanations of how the articles of faith connect to your group's issue, or specific applications you might include on each slide. And even now, as I read this, I'm like, how would I put all of that into a 100-word outline? Well, the groups that got, I guess I'll tell you this. As you follow these instructions, what they want you to do is there's a lot that you could say, there's a lot that you could write about, but we really do want you to clarify, be simple and clear with what you're going to do. And so I think this helps, the checkpoint assignments kind of help make a clear thesis statement, make a clear idea, a clear thought about how and what you're going to do. Only 200 words. It's not very much. It's not very many words to do what they're asking you to do. And so do the best that you can to simplify and clarify, and you can do it. Remember, your final synthesis project must include at least one article of faith from the units, each of these units, 1 through 4 and 5 through 9 and 10 through 13. Anyways, good luck with this checkpoint assignment. Again, it's not due until the Saturday of Lesson 09, which I'm actually going to go to now. Here's your Lesson 09. There's your articles of faith, your lesson truths. Please read those instructions carefully. Required readings, study assignment 2 required readings and the supplemental readings. Your due date activities, I'm going to put those due dates on there. But again, if you're confused, go to these instructions. Most of you are doing really good at this, but on this first initial thought, the instructions tell us that we should have 200 plus words and a word count at the end. Please put that on there. Due date, or the discussion posts and discussion boards that you do for the second and third activities don't need that word count. Summary paper, you don't have one this time because we're going to have you turn in that synthesis project. Use these links to help if you have any questions. End of week reporting, don't forget your weekly report is due Saturday. For the Lesson 09, and you can read those instructions again on your binder. I know that binder is a weird thing, and just keep doing your best. I know the designer is going to be making changes to that, and anyways, thank you for all that you guys do. Have a great week. Bye-bye.